Morning guys, we are in the taxi with my bro Andy, similar to Andy's, cool dude, and heading to the airport now. Been here for about 4 or 5 days in Bali. It's been pretty awesome, and checked out a few bits and pieces. The rain has held up in the last couple of days, which is really good, and yeah, a bit sad to leave, really want to stay, but gotta keep moving. Thank you, brother.
See you again.
See you next time.
Yep, see you.
Well, we made it through the security. I was about 7 kgs over in my checked luggage, but I funny this, because she wanted to charge me 215 New Zealand dollars extra for an extra 7 kgs. So I took out 7 kgs, put it into my carry-on luggage. My carry-on luggage weighed about 18 kgs. You're only allowed 10, but they allowed me to take my carry-on luggage at 18 kgs, which is weird. Anyway, gonna go grab something to eat, and then we're on the plane off to Singapore. So just waiting for the boarding to happen on the plane. I thought I'd just give a little bit of a lowdown on my pros and cons of Bali. I think the major pro here is cheap buying, cheap accommodation, cheap food, cheap drinks, just everything you can buy here pretty much is cheaper than what it is back home in New Zealand, so that's a real major pro. Food is awesome if you know where to go here, and very cheap. Smoothies, the Southeast Asian fruit, jackfruit, all that kind of thing, amazing. Mangoes, fantastic. I'd say the people here are really awesome as well, very helpful, very down to earth. They actually remind me of Māori, and we relate quite well. Some of the other pros I think here are, and this could also be considered as a con, and it's like the lawlessness about riding motorbikes and not really requiring documentation. For those that don't have a license, I guess, and get into an accident, it's a big major disappointment for them. But obviously for those that do, it's amazing that they don't really ask for passports or anything like that. They just want money. And you can pretty much drive wherever as long as you kind of stick to the rules, which is similar to that in Thailand and Vietnam. The weather, I found I sweated a lot, but I loved it because I'm losing weight that way and kilo down, which is what I want. So the humidity doesn't worry me. Now some of the cons, I think the wind here, it's very strong, especially this time of the season apparently. So you know, all the power lines, there's a whole bunch of power lines just going like this, and you know, Southeast Asia power lines, they've got like 100 power lines. I don't know what one goes to where. Another con I think is the beaches with all the litter on it. You know, it's really disappointing to see. I mean, you saw some of the videos on my Facebook, and you know, it's just really concerning as well environmentally, and just seeing some of the locals clean it all up. You know, it's just wow. And also all the washed up trees and coconuts and fauna and flora. Yeah, it's just real out of it. So I wouldn't, me personally, swim in some of the beaches, especially around where there is populated areas. They are a little bit polluted. A lot of the surfers go there and surf, and that's all cool by them. Yeah, overall, Bali, pretty much up there with Thailand and Vietnam in terms of my travel destinations, and of course saving money. Yeah, brilliant. Love to come back. Yeah, always carry around one of these. It's got a actual filter down below, so filters any of the crap in there. But yeah, free water. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right guys, we passed security immigration. Sweet as. If you're a New Zealander, you don't need a visa here in Singapore. Just fill out one of the arrival cards, hand over your passport at immigration, stamp, bam. If you're a good boy, that is. Singapore tourist pass. The Singapore tourist pass. It's about 15 bucks, 16 bucks, and you get 10 bucks back. We are here. I'm gonna come down here. There. That's where you need to go. Alright, thank you, bro.
You're welcome.